I went onto the wrong button screen on this, but anyway. Also, Canada is going to ban Huawei and ZTE from their 5G networks, also known as ZTE. Go Ukraine, alright. We will also have more topics. Welcome to the Tech Wrap-Up. It is nice to have you with us.
Let's get into the tech news.
Something's wrong. I keep on pressing the wrong buttons on this. Now we've got the Crunch News branding up, which... So, just before we get into the tech news, I've got a little... There's something under development at Crunch Media Group, which you're gonna love, but I'm not willing to say anything at this point, because we'll make a video announcing it. But we're also on Wisdom Podcast. Not right now, we're not live, but we will be eventually, so... Yeah, should we get into the tech news?
Like it.
Yep. I am having issues with my buttons. Okay.
That can be interpreted in a good way and a bad way.
Yeah. Okay, let's do the tech news stinger. Okay. Why is the tech news stinger not on there, but anyway. Right. If I press the right buttons. Okay. Elon Musk has... Elon Musk wants Twitter deal stuck without fake account proof. Elon Musk has said his $44 billion deal to buy Twitter may be in jeopardy due to a disagreement over the number of fake accounts on the social media platform. Mr. Musk tweeted that the deal cannot move forward unless Twitter backs up its claims that less than 5% of daily users are fake or spam accounts. Twitter has defended its figures, adding that Mr. Musk waived rights to due diligence to clinch the deal. The spat has raised doubts about the takeover. Analysts have speculated that Mr. Musk may be looking for ways to renegotiate the price of the deal or walk away. Mr. Musk agreed the $44 billion deal to buy Twitter with its board in April. But last week, Mr. Musk said the deal was on hold while he sought details about fake accounts. He has continued to press the issue in tweets and public appearances, while also hinting that he could seek a lower price. On Tuesday, Mr. Musk said Twitter boss Parag Agrawal, I can't say these names, had publicly refused to show proof that fewer than 5% of its accounts were fake, and said the deal cannot move forward until Mr. doesn't show proof. Mr. Musk's tweet appeared to be deleted. The billionaire, who also runs car maker Tesla, has put the number of fake accounts at 20% or more. That was that article.
Wow. You know, I actually do. Elon is trying to back out of his mistake.
Yeah.
Like, that's definitely an Elon thing to do.
Yes.
But like, you know, that kind of sucks. You know, he kind of like gets all hyped up. I'm gonna buy Twitter.
And then it doesn't happen, and we've wasted all of our coverage on that. Okay, anyway, let's get to the next article.
So, how Gen Z is hooked on cryptocurrency and NFTs. Well, obviously, it's all around us. The lure of making a quick buck has always attracted young people to invest in risky assets. For Generation Z, it's the volatility and the decentralized nature of digital assets such as cryptocurrency and NFTs which appeal, but they're unregulated, meaning there is little investor protection. All my friends were talking about cryptocurrency, so one day I decided why not just jump in and see if I can make some money, says 20-year-old Paxton Cito. All he needed was his phone, and trading thousands of dollars worth of assets was only a click away. Generation Z, only known as Zoom. You're joking. Zoomers. Am I a Zoomer?
Zoom
Because I was
zoom.
born. Oh, actually, I wouldn't. I don't think I would
Yeah.
be a Zoomer because
Early
it's
2000s.
1990s, early to yeah.
Yeah.
They grew up online, playing games and meeting friends virtually, so the transition is natural. Cryptocurrencies are digital currencies, while a non-fungible token, or as I like to call them, a no fucking thanks, is a way of owning an original digital image touted as the digital answer to collectibles. I feel like this has happened before.
Cozy curtains.
This has happened before. It's definitely, it's a Nintendo thing.
Yes.
It's a Nintendo thing. Yes, it's a Nintendo thing. Like, they had, like, the figurines.
Oh yeah, those things.
Yeah. Just over a year ago, Paxton bought $1,000 worth of Bitcoin, one of the most popular cryptocurrencies, which gave him a 10% profit straight away. He decided to quadruple his portfolio, but then the price fell. Oh no! There's always the saying, buy low, sell high, but I did the complete opposite. I let my emotions get the better of me, he says. He had lost $1,000 on top of all the money he had invested before he could pull his money out and re-strategize. For another, older trader, Calvin Kong, was less...
It sounds like King Kong.
After making 6 figures in 2017, he lost more than $500,000 the following year. Ouch. I lost everything, he says. I thought I could be the king of trading and kept my head, and my head got really big, so I thought nothing that could bring me down, and I kept buying, he says. In the end, he only had a few $100s left. Oh, that's bad, in his bank account. I think I almost went into depression. I had suicidal thoughts. The boom in cryptos and NFTs trading among young people worries him. A lot of them will lose money at the end of the day, he adds. That is true. You know, it really doesn't help that Elon Musk pulled all his money out.
Yeah.
You know. But cautionary tales of people losing huge amounts of money don't seem to be deter young traders. For many, the first taste of digital assets are through pay-to-earn games, which reward players with NFTs and cryptocurrencies that can be used within the game itself or traded for cash. I don't think I've ever heard of a game doing that. Have you, Kaylin?
Nope.
Yeah.
Or maybe, in fact, no.
I can sense. Every kid wants to make money playing games, says a 23-year-old trader in Malaysia who goes by the name of Yellow Panther. That's the dream of my generation. A month after he started trading NFTs last August, he decided to quit his job as a marketing... You're joking, to trade them full time. Oh,
Oh no.
we really are the dumbest generation of all time.
Yeah.
The day job took a long time, 8 to 9 hours a day, and the pay was quite low. I saw a big opportunity in the NFT space, and I took the leap of faith, he says.
No, don't do that.
He now works with 29-year-old Resh Chandran, who works trading conventional stocks, cryptocurrency, and NFT trading in Singapore. Using Axie Infinity, one of the most popular play-to-earn games, Mr. Chandran introduces investors to mostly Filipino gamers who play on their behalf for a fee. But he warns the space is a wild, wild west. What happened to the the calm east. The pandemic has only accelerated this growing trend of young people trading cryptos and NFTs. There was an extreme level of volatility in the marketplace. So when you have volatility and you also have opportunity in the market, says Lily Fang, a professor of finance at Instead Business School, young people were at home and it's almost a gamification of trading. All of these factors create a perfect condition for this to take off. I agree with her, but then I kind of don't.
Yep.
Like, I wanted to get into crypto, but I just didn't see the point. Too much. Like, too much work
Yeah.
for not that much reward. You know?
Yep.
It was an interesting story. They made some valid
Yep.
points, but yeah,
Okay.
not really.
So that was the tech news. Before I just get into our next topic, I'd just like to say that this is the 1 year anniversary of the tech wrap up. So, yay!
Solid.
Yep. So yeah, let's get into our next topic. First topic, should I say? Canada is banning Huawei and ZTE from their 5G network.
Ooh. They're in the US right now.
Lots of countries are doing it. New Zealand's doing it. Australia's doing it. The US is doing
But
it, and
why?
now Canada. I don't know.
Is
I
it-
think it's something to do with the Chinese government.
They are scumbags.
And there's
That's all
also
I know.
the UK. Yeah.
But aren't the UK trying to make like a new standard?
Probably. So yeah. There were
Yeah.
companies in New Zealand that wanted to partner up with Huawei to give us 5G. They were banned.
Yo, no.
Huawei was banned, so I don't know why. Unless I don't think Huawei is affiliated with the Chinese government, so yeah.
Yeah, I mean, they seem like an okay company. Like, if there was something shady, you know, you would probably be hearing about it. So,
Yeah.
like, I think it's just precautions.
So yeah. Do you have anything else to say?
Let's roll on to the story. Shall we?
Yep.
Fucking God. No, I don't have time.
Please hold for a moment.
My bad.
Yep. Okay. So should we get into our next topic?
Yeah. So there's this one about the Chinese government Or did you just do that?
Yep, we've just done that.
So I'll talk about Twitter stepping up against misinformation in the Russia-Ukraine war.
Okay.
So Twitter is going to put misleading tweets behind warning notices. This change follows scrutiny of the social media platform after the war was unleashed. The war unleashed a new surge of misinformation. Sometimes from government sources. How is that even possible? Twitter has already limited content from more than 300 Russian government accounts, including President Putin. I didn't know he had social media.
Yeah, most prime ministers and presidents do.
Yeah, does he even use it?
Probably to spread false information.
But under the company's new crisis policies, Twitter will prioritize labeling false posts from accounts with wide reach, like state media or official government accounts, while preserving them for accountability reasons. That's actually good, you know. It's time people get held accountable for what they say. Users will be required to click the warning notice to view the post, and Twitter will likely disable the ability to like, retweet, or share the content. Twitter said it will also change its search and explore features to avoid amplifying false tweets. That's a good step.
Yep.
That's a good step.
Good job, Twitter.
You know? Good job,
Although
Twitter.
Elon Musk wants to unblock these accounts.
Are you joking?
Because of free speech.
Oh my god, that's a load of crap.
Like the
When
at Donald J. Trump. It's at Donald.
Like,
No, it's at real
didn't
Donald Trump.
Didn't he say to drink bleach to get rid of COVID or something?
Yep.
And like a bunch of and got like really sick.
Yep. That's him alright.
Oh, that's sad.
They need to
Feel
keep him
sorry.
unbanned. Well, not unbanned. Banned. Keep him banned.
Banned.
Keep Trump
permanently.
banned. Keep Trump banned. Keep Trump banned.
Keep Trump banned. Definitely.
Okay.
He's a menace.
So should we get into our next topic? Oh, I haven't said anything about this. So yeah, it's good that Twitter is taking responsibility. I've heard nothing from about Facebook taking responsibility. So, but that's not very much unlike them. Facebook almost never takes responsibility. They steal people's data. Yeah.
To make up crap about people, don't have no banning functions at all. Just it's like Unchained. I swear, in the head office they're like singing Unchained Melody. Like, I can just imagine it now. You know?
Yep.
Have you heard Unchained Melody before?
Or I can see in my mind just people walking around with Meta headsets on their heads going like,
Oh my gosh. I'm in the middle.
Anyway, let's get on to our next topic. A company is developing contact lenses with a monitor in them, so you could use it as like your computer screen. This is futuristic. Futuristic. I can't say futuristic.
That sounds like a very good and bad idea.
Yep.
It's gonna be like. I'm actually scared for like what freak accidents will happen now. Like people like get hit by cars and like walk off cliffs. Well, like that's disturbing. I don't want to think about that, but like. Geez.
So it's going to have a small micro LED display, lots of sensors and stuff like that. So.
Oh yeah.
Would
it sense if you're about to fall off a cliff?
Although probably won't have speakers unless you want like speakers on your eye.
I just want to crank them beats. Nah, that was really cringe.
So yeah, that could help not so competent people.
Literally
And
all of the Zoomer race.
and there's concepts.
2000s.
Yeah. And there's like concepts that you could have like directions on your contact lenses.
That's actually good.
Just let me just a second. I was seeing what the noise was. It's just windy outside.
Yeah, same. It's howling.
Yeah. So right here on the thing it says it will give the wearer a heads-up display that appears to float in front of their eyes. So, yeah.
And for that's even worse. I thought it'd be like, oh, that's even worse. Because
Yep.
yeah, there's gonna be the idiots that are gonna try to touch it. Like, wait, what if they like enable? It's, oh, it'll be looks so weird if they like enabled touching. So you
You
like,
have to
reach that,
touch
like-
your eye.
Oh,
Ugh.
nah, not your eye, but like in front of you where it was projected. That would feel weird.
Oh.
That would look weird. You just see people waving their arms around.
Going like one of the Pixel phones had like a feature where you could swipe and do stuff without even touching the phone.
Oh, that's scary. How did they even? But why?
They had sensors to detect swipes and that. Anyway, is that pretty much it for that topic?
Oh yeah, I'll move on to my topic. Actually, now I think it's time for a break.
Yep, see you in a couple of minutes. I'm really messing up the buttons today.
Oh no. I'm super annoyed because what's happening is linuxtracker.org is getting blocked by my Pi-hole.
Yep. Anyway, to the viewers, see you in a moment.
the whole world at our feet, watching seasons change. Our roads were lined with adventure, mountains in the way couldn't keep us from the sea. Here we stand open arms. This is home where we are, ever strong in the world that we made. I still hear you in the breeze, see your shadow
Welcome back.
Are you cutting out?
Welcome back.
Where are you cutting out, Caleb?
Nope,
Oh.
I can hear you.
I thought you were cutting out for a second. I was like, oh, what's happening? Because it's like super silent.
Yep. I was just doing the thing.
A new app to find online spies. Decent. A new app has been launched by. Oh my gosh! Why is the UK trying to have like control over everything? Oh.
Bruh.
Why can't the UK trying to be like the new China? Apart from their cars are even worse and they're not corrupt.
Yep.
MI5 says it's seen 10,000 UK nationals targeted by fake social media profiles on sites like LinkedIn and Facebook. The spies are seeking to lure people into passing on sensitive information. Then that's not spying, that's scamming. The Think Before You Link app will help people spot suspicious approaches. Spies have long approached people with access to sensitive information, but the online world has allowed this to happen at a huge scale and distance. There is no longer a need to dial up someone at a conference or over a coffee when you can use a fake profile to lure them into a conversation. Initially, those approached may be asked for less sensitive information before a line is crossed. Like, I don't know how I feel about that one.
Well, if it's Facebook spying on you, it's good.
Nah. Yeah.
If it's Facebook spying on you, because we don't want Facebook spying on us.
Yeah. Jeez. Yeah. I mean, that's an interesting one as well, you know?
Yep.
Oh, I don't even know what to say. Disappointing, you know. Disappointing that people are trying to rule the kick.
Disappointment.
Mm.
We need more open source things,
Yes.
so that no single
Exactly.
person rules them.
Yeah.
Linux.
Um,
Go install it.
we definitely do.
So yeah, go install Linux if you don't want to be controlled by some company, either Apple or Microsoft or Google.
I only use Linux. Like, I don't know why other people want to use like other things.
I use macOS as my daily driver, but if I were to build a PC, which I will in the future, get subscribed for that on YouTube, and follow us on Twitch because we'll probably stream our PC build. But I'm planning on building a PC, and well, a PC for our whole team, Crunch Media Group team, and guess what OS we'll be using? Linux. And I'm not paying for Windows.
Playing for Windows.
Yep, we may as well
Yeah.
save some bucks and get a better OS.
That is a good idea.
Yep.
I know I'd be bucks.
Is that it for that topic?
Yeah, that is.
Okay. Robots have been built to deliver groceries in a village. Ooh.
Ooh.
Let's see if it's open source.
I said I wanted milk, not yogurt. have you seen at the University of Auckland they have campus robots?
Oh,
And there was an open manhole. There was an open manhole.
and one fell
One-
down.
Manhole. So it fell in
Robert-
the manhole, and then like the siren turned on, and like there's a video of it. It's really funny. It's funny as like,
Maybe I should try and find it.
yeah. Just go. There's a lot of videos of things like that happening because like most universities do have on-site campus robots. But we rely way too much on that kind of stuff.
I'm not glitching out.
Am I glitching out or are you glitching out?
None of us are glitching out. I'm just trying to find. There's there's videos of robots just falling into water.
Oh yeah. There was one where one fell down an escalator. You heard mayonnaise on an escalator, but have you heard robot falling down the escalator?
Robots can be hilarious sometimes. Like, I have one of these Edison robots, right? Sometimes it just
Oh yes, I have one.
sometimes
as
its sensors don't work. It just rams itself into a
well.
wall.
Oh yeah.
And then it gets like all
Oh,
caught
yeah.
up and it starts spinning in circles for no reason, even though I've programmed it to not spin in circles.
Oh, I get so angry because like mine doesn't listen to what it listens like 20% of the time. It will actually work.
Yeah,
And that's just a
it's
story
funny
of my
when
life.
those things fail.
The rest, it'll just start spinning in corners, and you put your hand next to it, it goes straight. And then it spins the other way. Sorry.
You could probably potentially build a robot with a Raspberry Pi Pico, like I've got on the Macro King.
You know what? That's a brilliant idea.
Raspberry Pi
These are
Picos
my
are so versatile. Like, seriously.
So powerful, like even better,
Yeah.
better than
A graphing
what are they
calculator.
called? Arduinos. And my graphing calculator.
Um,
I actually there's a program to overclock them.
yes.
It's a C program. I have to find it.
You can overclock them in Python as well. MicroPython.
And it was scary. I was scared for my life because it got
And these
hot.
and these cost
Really hot.
these cost $7. Like, I've got like 15 of them or something, like lots of them, and I use them. I was going to use them for a boat project I'm making,
yeah?
which I haven't done any work on for ages, but I have to use a full Raspberry Pi for that because I need Wi-Fi on it, and Raspberry Pi Pico I'd have to deal with all of the telemetry stuff.
Oh.
So I've had
And
to
you'd
use
have to get, like, wouldn't you have to get like a module?
an antenna and all of that. So just no, I'm using a proper Raspberry Pi.
Yeah. You've resorted to the big guns.
I've resorted to the big guy, yes. And this was in the when PB Tech had no Raspberry Pis whatsoever. I ordered it. It said in like July or something. It said it would be there in November. Came a week later. So that's when it's good for computers to be wrong. To have a wrong estimate.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Mm.
Robots are really interesting to make and use.
Oh, yeah.
In fact,
I made a machine learning project on my laptop with CUDA and stuff. So I used OpenCV,
what's that?
and so I got open source computer vision.
Ah,
It's a Python library. And
Python's
so-
very versatile as well.
oh, better than C, definitely.
Yeah.
C's a pain, but I love Bash and Shell.
Yep.
Mainly because I can just mess around with Linux. You know?
Yep.
Um,
I love
and
Linux.
I mean, I make bash and shell scripts for Pi-hole and NetData. So I'm on the I'm one of the developers. So I do help with development and bug fixing a
Cool.
lot.
Yeah. I've
Yeah.
also made a tiny macro king. Oh, I shouldn't have said that. That's something to be announced in the future. A tiny macro king. Oh, I've said it now, so
Yeah.
I'm not saying
No,
any
no.
further details though.
Yeah. He just made something.
I just leaked my own project,
Yeah.
which is pretty stupid, actually. But to be honest,
Yeah.
it's Google leaks their stuff all the time. Like with
Yeah.
the Pixel 6,
Wait, what?
they leaked it
Do
like
they?
6 months before the launch,
Oh,
which
that's
is
actually-
really stupid. Yeah, but we're going to have lots of stuff with Pico soon. We're actually going to make a video just announcing some like Pico projects or something because yeah, we've got a lot of them that we're planning. So yeah, should we get?
Yeah, but we should definitely try to make a dog that piss. We should definitely try to like make one of those dogs, but from like scratch. You know those,
Yeah,
like from like complete ground up.
yeah,
Like
powered by RP2040 and Raspberry Pi Pico, of course. Or we could step up and use a proper Raspberry Pi, or an Arduino
Yeah, I think-
for that matter. But the Raspberry Pi
I think
Pico,
we'd actually need to use the Raspberry Pi. Or no, we'd probably need to use the Jetson, NVIDIA Jetson Nano.
one of those with
Yeah,
CUDA.
because they have the CUDA and like, because it is gonna have to be artificial intelligence.
Yes.
But like that would be a cool project actually.
Yep.
For like the
We just
loners,
need the
real
budget to do
loners.
it. So,
Just need the money to do it. Yeah.
yeah. So get subscribed.
Get subscribed.
Help us to. Although there's nowhere you can donate to right now because Patreon costs money.
To subscribe.
But also go and follow us on whatever it's called, Wisdom Podcast. Go and download it.
Oh yeah.
More on that
definitely.
later. Okay, should we actually get into our topic? Into the next topic?
Yeah. Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
Researchers have used algae to power a computer. No,
No,
hell
you-
nah,
you've
that's
skipped
really
it.
cool.
You've skipped mine.
You guys know.
Okay. Robots have been built to deliver groceries in a village. Oh wait. Oh yeah, we did do that. I thought you were going off, but then it was me that, yeah. That's what got us into the robot conversation. Okay,
Alright.
right.
The University of Cambridge researchers used algae to power. That does not make sense. Basically, they used algae to power a computer. Oh,
Which is
wow.
really cool.
That looks like an alien. That you have to look at the image. I have to sit. The image looks like some sort of alien brick.
They can kind of see it. Okay.
The University of Cambridge said the system was a similar size to a AA battery and contained a non-toxic species of blue-green algae, Synechocytis. The algae naturally harvests energy from the sun through photosynthesis, the university said. Researchers believe this system has potential as a reliable and renewable way to power small devices. They said the system was made of common, inexpensive, and largely recyclable materials. This means it could be replicated. It could easily be replicated hundreds of thousands of times to power large numbers of small devices as part of the IoT Internet of Things. The team said.
And in the experiment, it was used to power ARM Cortex M0 Plus, which I think is the
okay.
same design that the RP2040 uses. So
Mm.
it can power a Raspberry Pi Pico. Let's just say that.
How much energy does it actually output? Oh, have they not actually?
Probably 5 volts or something.
Oh, that would
at
be real
least.
cool. Mm.
Yeah. Could use it to power your Raspberry Pi Picos.
That would be really, really, really cool.
Yep.
Yeah.
So yeah. Eco-friendly batteries.
Eco-friendly batteries. Mm-hmm.
It's pretty cool.
I mean, it's really cool, just to have like a living thing that makes power.
Yeah.
You know.
The ARM Cortex M0 Plus is a pretty low power processor though, so yeah. Shall we get into our final topic, which isn't really a whole topic? Yeah.
Yeah.
So we have an announcement about the Tech Wrap-Up. And you've probably heard me say it a couple of times throughout this Tech Wrap-Up. We will be on Wisdom Podcast in the next week. We should be putting the Tech Wrap-Up on Wisdom Podcast. We were invited by Wisdom Podcasting, Social Audio Inc., should I say, to be on their platform, and that's really cool. They actually reached out to us by email. Yeah, I'm happy with that. So, yeah, I think that's all I need to say about that at the moment. We were going to have it running tonight, but BlueStacks kept on crashing.
BlueStacks.
So, yeah, is there anything else?
I don't think there is. Thanks guys for watching.
This is available on YouTube and Twitch, and soon to be Wisdom Podcast.
Agreed. Remember to share this video with your friends, follow us on Twitch, and subscribe to us. Jeez, my language is all over the chart. Also, check out our Minecraft server, speaking of charts, at provided-chart.craft.play.gg.
See you next week. Bye.
Laters.
I've got to fiddle with these buttons again.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's cool how we got invited to do that, though.
Yep. See you next week.